Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Batman Superman World's Finest number 38. This is part one of the crossover with the Justice League Unlimited. I am very interested in the story. This is part one of the We Are Yesterday storyline. This is written by Mark Waid with art by Clayton Henry, colors by Tamara Bunvelen, letters by Steve Wan, and a beautiful cover by Dan Mora. There's obviously other covers that you can check out. So this is the first crossover from the Justice League Unlimited title. It makes perfect sense that it would be with the World's Finest title since Mark Waid is also writing that. Uh, and the way things left off in the Justice League issue, the last one, if you haven't read it, oh my goodness. Uh, there might be a few little spoilers in here. So if you haven't read that, make sure to go check it out. So we have a Legion of Doom is back, but it's not the Legion that we think or not the Legion that we made. No. So in this issue, We Are Yesterday begins here. The sinister psychic powers of the devious Gorilla Grodd have the Men of Steel and the Dark Knight in their sights, but all is not it seems to be. There's something strange going on here, some monkey business that the world's finest can't quite put their finger on. It's almost as if Gorilla Grodd has knowledge of the future. That's right. So this first issue deals all about with Gorilla Grodd and Gorilla City. So we definitely have, of course, an appearance by the Flash because those are his. The Flash is a his villains are Gorilla Grodd and he's very much involved with Gorilla City. So there's definitely a lot of really cool callbacks to a lot of that stuff. We get to see Titano the ape with kryptonite eyes. Like Mark Waid just loves to dive deep into this mythology, especially because he gets to play around a little bit with the timeline, right? World's Finest is a book that happened sometime in our heroes' past, while the Justice League Unlimited title is something that's going on currently. So it's really fun. I think that he has allowed himself a little bit of leeway to just play around with some of this mythology. And there really is not a lot of people that can do it better than Mark Waid when it comes to just going for those deep cuts, reestablishing or reframing the mythology of the DC universe. I think he has such a great knowledge of what the core of these characters, that it really helps him to expand and explore these worlds and these situations. So if you're a fan of Gorilla City, I think you're going to enjoy this one. Clayton Henry's art is great. It has a really nice balance between something that would look like Silver Age type of style but in a contemporary medium, like put through this contemporary lens. But the character designs are still very much. You get to see a Hal Jordan here. You get to see, a lot of the gorillas from Gorilla City. Like I said, Titano. Like so, all those characters that you might expect to see in the cover of a book from the '60s and the '70s, from one of those Superman titles that were just really being weird. But Clayton Henry brings all that to life in a very cool way, especially when you have to bring in the Flash. There's a big surprise of what's going on with Superman and the plan behind Gorilla Grodd. But of course, this book also continues to sow the seeds of what's happening in the crossover. So I expect that everything that happened here is going to really ripple. The effect's going to ripple out into the Justice League Unlimited title. So very excited to keep reading this. I'm a big fan of Mark Waid. I'm a big fan of the people in this book. And of course, I just love superhero shenanigans like this. So if you have read this title, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. Let me know, are you excited for the crossover? I think this is kind of like the biggest crossover we've had since everything that happened with Absolute Power. So that should be a lot of fun. And of course, thank you for watching and stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.